Welcome, beautiful light beings, to Crystalline Ascension's Divine Light Illuminators. I'm Alicia Lucas Hall, and I'll be co-facilitating the sharings with Eva Lucas. Eva and I are co-creators of Crystalline Ascension and known as evolution guides to assist, support, and empower souls and starseeds to embody their true divine essence, their ascension journey, and the evolution of unity consciousness to co-create our heaven on earth. We are here to connect you with fellow Star Brothers and Sisters who are sharing their divine light and essence. We'll be hearing about who they are, their mission, purpose, vision, and what their divine offerings are to you and all of humanity.
Welcome. Today we welcome Liliane Lukacs, who is a Star Sister and who is a Reiki master, teacher, meditation teacher, and healer. Welcome, Liliane. We are so honored to have you here with us today.
Thank you, Eva and Alicia.
Well, we're going to get started. And would you like to share with us your journey in becoming a Reiki master, teacher, and healer?
That's an easy one. I had a near-death episode 4.5, almost 5 years ago. And that was my rude awakening. And since then, it basically has exponentially just, my vibration has risen and risen to the point where I am now. So it enticed me to become a Reiki master, and I did my level 1 thanks to my Reiki master, Eva Lucas. And took me a full year to do the Reiki 1. And then once the Reiki 1 was done, I did the Reiki 2, started my practice. Within a couple of months, I did my master's level. And then I continued on with my education, and I'm still learning. We always learn.
Right. What was going through your head at that time during your life experience?
Basically, I had a conversation with my brother who had passed away just a couple months prior. And I was in the hospital, and I had had all kinds of heart issues. And then when I had that conversation with Johnny, basically he just looked at me and he says, no, you got to go back. You're not done. You've got lots of work to do. And when I came back, within a couple months, my heart issue was gone, completely gone. And I realized that it was a lot of healing that needed to be done, and that's what was causing the heart issues.
Right. I remember those days. Yes.
Mm-hmm. They were rough. They were rough. And to the point where, just to give you an example as to what it was before, I wasn't able to do a flight of steps. I wasn't able to do my household chores. I was able to do nothing.
Wow.
Just going back to work and home took every ounce of energy I had. And since then, now it's like I do gardening, I do exercise, I do whatever. It's like nothing ever happened.
Amazing.
It is. It is.
Definitely life-changing.
Very much life-changing. Very much.
So as a fellow Star Sister, I would love to know more about your mission and purpose and vision that you have for yourself and for humanity.
My purpose in life is basically to help others who are within their awakening journey and help them heal and make them realize who they are divinely guided, like they are a divine being, and I want to help them with that journey. My mission is basically the more that I can help awaken in this journey, the better for humanity in itself. And in my vision is to continue doing what I'm doing. I am going to be retiring soon. Yes.
Yes. Yay.
And I already have had visions of my practice expanding, and I already know where I'm headed. I'm headed with the I've just completed my course and certification and accreditation for the Oracle card reading, so I'm now doing the readings as well. And that's where I'm going. It's the more I can help out and more that I can help with their journey, the better.
Perfect. Do you want to expand on sharing what the variety of the divine offerings that you offer? Because there's a lot more than the oracles and your Reiki treatments.
Yes, I do the Reiki. Within my Reiki, I also incorporate the oracle card reading as well, if the client so wishes. But I also bring in the divine angels and guardians and guide me through my Reiki. My Reiki initially, when I'd say in the past 2 months, has changed exponentially in the aspect that before I would say nothing. Now, like, I would simply do the treatment and go according to what I was guided to do. But now Spirit comes to me and I ask my client questions and about, who their guides are, if they recognize this person, and it's a big difference. The treatment has gone to a much higher level. Also with the Reiki, I also do meditation, and I teach people, individuals, to learn how to meditate, the proper breathing, focusing, and I take it down to small increments of the teaching of them with their breathing. I also incorporate essential oils within my Reiki treatments, as well as with my meditation, but also I make my own products. I make my different blends. For example, an anxiety blend, an immune blend, especially this time of year. The immune blend is crucial. It's a very mixture of oils. I make body butters, lip balms, a variety of different products that I offer as well.
What I found was amazing is, even with Alicia and myself, how we started off with Reiki, and how Reiki was just that beginning, like kindergarten type of thing. I'm not knocking Reiki down. Reiki is amazing and I love it, but how it opened us all up to different avenues, and we really expanded, and we can't even almost call it Reiki anymore because it's more like intuitive Reiki or guided
That's
Reiki.
Exactly that.
And it's just absolutely, the way it's unfolding is really beautiful, and it's wonderful to see how each and every one of us is expanding from Reiki.
Exactly. And now I've been, just to give you a little bit of insight, I've been intuitively guided to a energy psychology therapy course that I am going to be starting shortly. And that will be incorporated within my therapy. So then at that point, I will be able to do counseling with patients and clients, and also incorporate the energy and healing as well as the Reiki in that session. So that's something that I'm pretty excited about.
Beautiful. That's a combination of both, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, right.
Exactly.
And you offer your Reiki and your meditation services globally, like online, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I can do long distance Reiki, and I also do the meditation globally as well. I do both globally.
Right. Perfect.
And your essential oils, can they be globally shipped out as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. All they need to do is communicate, with me via my email, and I'm sure that you'll be attaching that at the
Yes,
after
I
this.
will.
Yeah, and they just need to communicate with me via email and let me know what they're after and go from there.
Well, I personally like your anxiety blend. Liliane had shared that with me, and I've been using it. Like, some days are challenging more than others, and I either put it on me or I put it in my diffuser, and it really calms me down. So I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It's a wonderful product, as well as your hand sanitizer, because we certainly need that nowadays. And to have something that's more natural on our hands versus all the chemical,
Exactly.
it was a great invention of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I personally like our body butter, as well as my son, who has very sensitive skin. He had really severe eczema However, that got cleared up, but still to this day, we always like to put on natural creams, and we've changed to your body butter, which is absolutely divine. It smells so great. It's smooth. It doesn't burn. It's just perfect. And I use it on myself on certain areas of the body. It's great.
Yes, yes. I've actually had some healing crises on my skin, and I've been using it, and it's helping to calm it down.
Yes.
And that too. So, but yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we are excited. Lillian will be sharing with us a small one-card oracle reading with us today. Welcome in the new year of 2021. Are you ready, Lillian?
I am. Spirit guided me to use the Oracle Power, the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So I've already cleansed them, and I've already asked the question. And now I am going to pick a single card. One's just popped out to me.
Do you want to share the question?
The question basically is to have the Archangel to guide us and support us for the day.
Perfect.
Okay. And it is the wheel. Okay, number 10. What it is it's Archangel Jeremiel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness.
Yes,
and
we could all use that.
It's exactly that. Archangel Jeremiel is in the purple. Okay, he comes out as purple.
Okay.
Okay, and he is the angel that helps us with all kinds of optimism of the future and ability to adapt. Okay, so the full meaning of the card, which comes with my little book, is exciting changes are coming. The wheel spins with the power of life and turns to bring your prosperous new opportunities. If you've been finding it difficult to get your plans off the ground, that will change now. Sudden movement forward is likely. While the idea of change can sometimes be worrying to people, you must trust and know that the universe wants you to be happy. Unexpected events are meant to point you in the direction that will bring you a more joyful and fulfilling life. You will feel uncertain. Ask Archangel Jeremiel to give you a clear understanding of where you're headed. Additional meanings of this card: a fresh start, optimism for the future, ability to adapt. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel who can help us see our lives clearly so that we can make assessments about changing circumstances. His name means mercy of God. He assists those wanting to review their pasts in a kind and forgiving way. Archangel Jeremiel has the ability to inspire great visions of the future. Call upon him to help when you're seeking inspiration on how to successfully make amazing changes in your life.
Beautiful. And I think that's the perfect card because there's so much uncertainty going on right now, as we all know. And one of the things that we have to really bring back into our lives is trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in God, trust in the universe, trust in each other.
That's correct.
Right? Because we are walking the path of uncertainty right now.
We are.
And our visions are, some of us want to look at our vision, some of us don't, some of us can't because of so much uncertainty going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think, go ahead.
And the one thing that I've learned too with the Oracle card and the reading and the course that I have taken is that each card that comes up is divinely guided. And when a card is picked up and comes out, it means sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but it's what we need to hear. Okay. And that's something that I'd like to make clear with when I do my readings. This is something that comes really crystal clear and comes out really, not forceful, but comes out really clear, is that clients need to be aware that messages that are coming through may not necessarily be what they want to hear, but what they need to hear at that specific time. And a lot of times what happens is once a reading's been done, the client may come away the following day and say, oh, wait a minute, that's making more sense. Sometimes the clarity doesn't come till a day or two after, or even a week after the reading. So it's all divinely guided. So some clients will come out and say, oh, I didn't like that, but sit with it, meditate on it, and think about it and see what happens.
That's right. Deep healing doesn't come from what we want to hear. Deep healing comes through the truth, and truth is not always in a nice packaging. Exactly. It comes, it's hard hit, it's tearfulness, it's reawakening, it's looking at our lives, taking a really good look. It's about releasing and healing. So exactly. Yeah, it doesn't always come in the package that we want.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alicia, anything you'd like to add to that?
I'm just going to say that I really feel like we're always adapting to change, especially now. And that's such a great card for 2021, for today and every day going forward. And it's all about, for me, I always like to integrate everything. And what you're talking about and speaking about is everything. We need to integrate things and messages that we receive.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for connecting with us here today and sharing your light. It was absolutely wonderful. There's much takeaways that we have from this, to this little mini, exploration.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yes.
Inviting me.
It was great. So we'll be leaving all of Liliane's details in the description for those of you desiring to connect with her further. And we are welcoming all conscious souls and starseeds who are embodying their divine essence and ascension journey to gather with us in our Crystalline Ascension Global Community, which is a private network. And you can find us at crystallineascension.mn.co, or if you are a divine light illuminator, we welcome you to email us at info@crystallineascension.com to book your light sharing chat with Eva and I to share your divine light and essence with humanity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Light.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye now.